Hello guys and welcome to IAMABIKER.com. Well, today we're here to discuss something that has been in our minds for the past couple of years, and it triggered this video because yesterday Hero MotoCorp announced the launch of or basically the relaunch in the 4V version of the Xpulse 200T, and that got us thinking. I mean, we saw the specs, we kind of know what the bike is all about. Basically the physical structure of the bike remains the same. It's now just a 4-valve setup, and that got us thinking about one particular bike which I still ride, and Akhil also still rides, and Harsha hoped he rides.
Not like
Hoped he or what. And it is none other than the Karizma. I'm talking about the original Karizma, not the
spaceship.
The spaceship and the Hayabusa looking one, which we all can agree was not very popular. So that got us thinking that the Karizma is still so relevant even in today's terms, right? I mean, that engine, that 223cc engine, the good bottom and mid-range, the vehicle is light, and it still feels a motorcycle for today. And we just want to talk a few things about it and how a few changes to that would have made that motorcycle, still one of the best buys in today's market. So right now we're shooting this in December 2022. Probably you'll see it in 2023. So next year. So guys, yeah, tell me. So I still ride the Karizma. It's a 2010 version, the last of the original looking ones. And for my daily use, I still feel that it's got enough bottom end torque. It's still got decent highway speeds. Like it can sit at 100 without any. Yeah, and even with the pillion, it still pulls.
One main thing you forgot to tell: the ride comfort.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is still so comfortable.
Yes,
the new bikes, everything they're making it so sporty. It's like track. I mean, see, I like going to the track. I think I should have gone to the track more often. But then, when I ride daily, I am not worried about lean angles. I am worried about, soaking up the bumper.
And
I'm worried about my back. I'm worried about my bum. But that's what, right? The Karizma is still so comfortable.
Yes.
And even now, like the 200T, maybe the ride characteristics of it could be somewhere related to the Karizma. But it looks small.
I'm not able to relate so much to that look. If you ask me, I might not go for the T. If I'm buying, I go for the Xpulse.
Of course, yeah. Xpulse looks more, it is purpose. You know what to expect. But then Karizma, it's comfortable for a road bike, very comfortable for a road bike. But at the same time, it is sporty as well.
Yes.
You can do your, one day you're in the mood and okay, I want to do some funny stuff.
Push it.
Aaj kuch tufani karte.
Yeah, aaj kuch tufani karte, and do some, cornering and all that. But that day also the bike will still support you. It's still fun, and even by today's standards, the brakes are still good.
Yes.
The handling is still good. Probably the panel quality is not up to
that is one thing.
Panel quality is not up to
because I ride a CBR 250R, I ride a Pulsar 220, I ride a Karizma 223. 220 is a BS3 version. CBR 250R is the BS4 version. It was 2014 model. But whenever I ride a 220 on a Karizma on bad roads, I never heard any rattling sounds or any loosening of the panels or anything. But Karizma, I had always this issue. If I go rough, because I was doing a little bit of off-road kind of riding.
First thing is that visor.
It just
dangles.
I don't know how many times I have gone and put double tape and all those things.
My that windshield was like a ravel limiter. The moment I goes to the 80, it shuttered. That sound used to come. Now I have fixed it because I got all the panels replaced. That is also one concern because Hero is not giving the proper OEM panels anymore. Okay. For this,
not for all colors.
Not all colors. I think black and white is still available. Mine is the red one, unfortunately. So it's been a struggle for me to find parts for that. And that too, the parts are also on an expensive side. The brake pads will cost you 1,500.
Yeah, but there's a fix for that. No, the older RTR brake pads are a direct fit, so they cost like 1/3 or 1/4 of the price.
Yeah, that is there. I'm just trying to say that Hero is not actually paying anything. They're not giving any.
But we have to go somewhere else to
get that.
Yeah, but even then, even in today's context, that engine is still relevant.
Yes.
It is that engine that you want to use every day, and you're fine, and it can give you the thrills. I mean, not as much as you can expect from current generation bikes, but it is still relevant. There's enough torque, and it actually sounds good as well. Like when you give the in fact, I would go as much as to say that the Karizma engine, basically Hero, Honda, and the new, and comparing the new CB300F. I'm talking about engine feel, not power or anything. The engine feel, I feel, of the Karizma is much better. That you get a much more refined and get that the tight or I don't know, the typical Honda feeling.
The refinement is there.
You get that from the Karizma engine. You don't get the same thing from the 300F.
No,
it's not there because. And that time itself I was thinking, man, the Karizma still makes so much sense.
Yes.
And put fuel injection. They did figure out fuel injection on it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the problem is that legal complications. That engine is actually Honda. So that's why. But I mean, they already have an engine that is pretty much close. I mean, is there a limitation? Technology cannot be limited. You can't. It's not too difficult to make something similar.
If I'm not wrong, still there is a huge fan following for that bike. Many cries for relaunching that bike. Whatever they did, that design mistake, they don't do it again.
Yeah.
If you connected the design, maybe it can be an advanced design, but like the Bajaj guys did with the Pulsar, it can be an advanced design. But some way, if you connect that,
keep the original DNA.
Keep the original DNA. It will sell because that's a very practical engine. Like you can use it for daily usage because I usually commute on my Karizma. I mean for the daily usage, and I go for riding even if under 150 kilometers, I take Karizma only because that is more practical. I get a good mileage. It's like I mean, you don't have to break your head when you're riding. No issues.
It's just
Aram you can go like sane riding. If you do sane riding, if you want to clock triple digits, that's also fine. 100, 110 is okay. Once the engine heats up, it's nice. So you don't even hear the engine sounding also. If your bike is in a good condition, it's a very good bike.
Yeah. So basically some plastics and some
fibers. Yeah.
Still a very good city bike. I mean, basically the X-Pulse 200T. I mean, it looks very tiny. I mean, at least for my size.
Your size.
But I actually had thought about it, but until I saw the bike. When I saw it, and I'm like, okay, this is too tiny for me because it looked like in those circles, big elephants riding on a small cycle is there.
Most of the small bikes, that is the same case when you are riding it.
I feel my image is that okay, if I sit on this, it'll look like one big elephant on a small cycle. It'll feel like that. So that's what. But again, that all brings me back to small changes. Okay, things I would like to see in the new generation Karizma. One, dual channel ABS, front and back disc, better plastic quality, of course, better lights.
Yes, obviously. I put the extra lights because of that headlights only. For you said it's okay for you. For
I think
me,
it depends on the age.
Maybe aging. Mine is also a 2009 last 2010 model Karizma. I've been having issues with the headlight from beginning itself. I changed the headlight assembly also. Still, I'm finding it's not that enough. So I have took HJG extra lights and now it's sorted.
Okay, then coming back. We talked about better plastics, headlights, and better
ABS.
ABS, of course. Yeah, better braking. But the brakes are good. Just that dual channel ABS, just to make it.
Now we have drum brakes on the rear side only.
Yeah. So I mean, the spaceship Karizma had rear discs, so it's all there.
Yeah, but that is not connected with this one.
Yeah. So and then probably one thing is probably move to the 4-valve setup.
Yes.
Yeah, move to 4-valve. Or maybe not even because the 4-valve setup we might lose a little bit of the bottom end.
Yeah. Because the beauty of Karizma is like it was torquey all the time.
Bottom end. So maybe, but the emission norms, and we'll see how it turns out to be. But we all really want a new Karizma. I mean, and it need not be from Hero. Other manufacturers listening,
you can also bring a Karizma.
You can also bring a Karizma. Name it something else. We want this sort of ride characteristics. Take an old Karizma, see how it rides, make a 2023 version of it, and we will buy it. And don't price it
something.
But please don't price it at 3 lakhs. I mean,
if I'm not wrong, that was the first 200cc bike which was in India.
Yeah. You see, basically, the Karizma legend was that that time probably I think 2004, 5,
2003, I think.
2003. It came out and suddenly it was like, this is the big super bike.
Super bike.
I remember there was a green color also.
Green color was there. Then the yellow was so iconic when the Hrithik Roshan ad came in.
Yeah.
Then everybody wanted Karizma.
No, so guys, so manufacturers, please listen to us. We are experts. We are on video, can't you see? Bring a Karizma or bring something like the Karizma. Not everybody wants to go to the track. Not everybody wants high revving bikes. People want bikes and engines with good low and mid range. Basically makes the city commute so much easier. Not much gear shifts. All these bikes are all. You have to work the gear shifts.
In cities, it's a big pain.
It's a big pain. So bring back the Karizma. This is our petition for it. Or bring back a bike which rides like the Karizma.
And there are bikes. We are not saying that there are no bikes. There are bikes, but
yeah,
either
one
we
bike
have
which
to
comes pretty close is the Gixxer 250. Yeah, it comes very close. Very close to what that feel is. But but it's not comfortable.
The third version is like little more sportier.
Not comfortable and not that refined.
Yeah,
it's refined, but we can't say that the sitting position is not that comfortable.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more softer suspension. Yeah, I mean this search for
again, it is also a track kind of a bike.
Ergonomics. Yeah.
In this search for cornering things, and we're losing out the most important thing, that is to be comfortable on the motorcycle. Soak up that speed breaker, soak up that beautiful roads.
There are people who think from those lines also. I want something which is sane and proper relaxing. I have to go for daily commute and little bit of weekend rides and all. There are those kind of people also. For those kind of people, there is no option. And now either there are bikes, but some are like high revving bikes. We'll have to compensate of bottom end. Either there are like proper mid range and bottom end bikes. There we don't have the riding comfort. So either we have to compensate here or there. So I have a friend who is having some 4 Karizmas. He's having paired ones. He's removed the fairing and is used for off road and all. There are people like that, that kind of loyal fan following this bike has. So
even in the resale market, the older Karizma still have a lot of demand.
Yes,
but people are still a little bit scared about parts and of course it's
an old bike concern, because Honda Karizma's iconic color was that yellow, but still we are not able to procure a yellow colored panels from the Hero itself. We have to go for aftermarket or second quality, first quality stuff that we can procure from any other place. That's a pain as a Karizma owner, I'm telling you.
So guys, what do you think? Do you think something like the Karizma should come back? Even if Hero is listening, I think they should really consider it. They have all the time and money in the world. They should really consider bringing back the magic of the Karizma. Name it and something else. Nobody cares. But bring back the magic that the Karizma did. Make comfortable motorcycles again, and I'm sure you will see a lot more, fan following. Okay. Thank you for watching, and do let us know what your thoughts are as well. And we'll see you with more interesting topics like this in the next one. Bye.
Bye.